Yo, what is going on, everybody? Hope you are well. So, last episode in the one series, which we have actually ended, and I can tell you why. We got DDoS twice. We played against the multiple bots. I've tried to do other episodes, guys. I have, and I'm not getting anywhere with it. I'm playing against two really high-level ones players on brand new accounts consistently, and bots, loads and loads of bots. So I've given up with the series. Unfortunately, we did get this season to Champ 2 Division 3, but I'm not motivated to continue it because it's actually a waste of time until the servers get fixed and they sort this issue out. So I thought I'm going to show you guys how I got to SSL in Rumble and actually got top 100 in season 13, 14, and then season 1 when it was free to play, season 2, and almost again in season 3. So first of all, one of the big tips I can give you out the gate is that we have use weapon on Y. So one of the mistakes a lot of people make is they have use weapon on the joystick here. But the problem with that is when you shoot, you might tap it in and that can use your item. So we don't want to do that. So yeah, guys, this is the new series. We have got other series coming up. You know, my goal this season is to get GC 3 next week in 2s. And then into SSL, because they'll give us like a full season of grind to get into SSL. So yeah, first of all, in Rumble, so that's coming up. We've also got a 2v1 series coming up. I'm also going to do some Rumble, as I find it quite a relaxing mode for me. We got a double team here, you know, we've got 2 sets of 2, but the one who is on the other team has a 232 ping. So this is sort of stuff you want to strategize on, and I can tell you, even though we are doing placements, this account is Champ 1 at the moment. I just checked it out on the tracker in Rumble. So in the first 10 seconds is where just being a good player is good, all right, because you can get free goals as they did there. And what you're looking for is a certain set of power-ups, and the one we have right now, and I might have to turn my game up, there we go, is very important. So you want to stay grounded. Oh, someone must have just freezed off in time. We got the teleport. Generally you want to stay grounded with spikes, because it's easier to get around players. If you jump, you can get bumped back, and you can't get bumped back, as you saw someone tries to even punch me with the glove. Obviously, that may not have been my teammate. Obviously, it was, but in time, that may not be a teammate, so you've got to watch out for that. So what we're seeing from our teammates, apart from like turning into us and smashing us off the ball like that, is that they are wasting their power-ups. We've had plungers, we've had punches, and I've got spikes again. You know, you are really looking to score, and spikes is one of the better ones to take. We're going to have to wait for him to touch this, because here we go. There it is. So if I grab this, now what I will do is break. Oh, that's a shame. I should just double jump. But my teammate pushed up so far ahead of me. Well played. Nicely done. He got me a bit confused. I thought he was actually had the plunger, because he went so far ahead. I was waiting for him to plunger it, and then he used his spike. So I think he was trying to steal it off me. But anyway, we're seeing a lot of wasted power-ups. So you need to be looking to make a goal happen, either create or make. So we're looking for plungers, we're looking for spikes, and we're looking for the boxing glove. Those are the big 3. This could be dangerous. I was going to say, he's glowing. Now, defensively, it is inside to outside. In fact, in Rumble, you want to be extremely aggressive with things. And the reason is because the power-ups can make the ball go extremely quick. So you really want, any time like here, if there's a player stacking this, so if we have a stack, so see, God is first, right? They had an opportunity, if they had punch, to shoot that ball. So you have to always think what they've got, and this can be done by a few things that they might do. If we can try and get this shot off on him. So I want to use this kick. I don't want this. There we go. I want higher percentage power-ups. But yeah, you're nicely done. You always have to look, think what they've got. If you ever see a player miss the ball, especially when you get to like GC, if they just dive past the ball and like massively miss it, they've got plunger. Okay? So instantly jump and block the ball hitbox down the middle to block the plunger as much as possible. It can be done. Bro, what RN Genius is hard. Yeah, it is. So actually, this is another big thing. So a lot of people ask me, how do you get SSL and Rumble? You know, what's the secrets in it? You know, first of all, you do have to be... hold on. So here we go. We're waiting here. We're waiting. Gonna wait. Really hope my teammate gets this touch. There we go. Oh, what a save. This should be good. Oh my god. Wow. That was an insane save. So you can see me just lingering up front here, waiting for a good chance to snipe this. And yeah, that is an insane save on a plunger. But yeah, it isn't easy. It isn't easy. Let me tell you, I have played RLCS pros in Rumble, and I'm not making that up. I can't give you any names, but I do remember playing multiple pros and winning. Because what you need to do is you need to be good enough to be able to just hang in there. You ain't going to be able to win them outright. You're not going to be able to beat RLCS players in freeze. We know that. You just have to be good enough to hang in there. And then on top of that, you have to start specializing. You have to understand the power-ups. You need to know how to dribble with Tornado, for example. There is a way to dribble with the Tornado. You have to start using your power-ups at the right times. There, I instantly used the one where it makes them go fast, okay? I don't know the technical terms, but the reason I do that is because I need to get rid of it and give myself 10 seconds time to get another chance at a power-up. So, as you can see there, perfect power-up for them. Spikes, yeah, you're pretty much guaranteed to score with spikes unless you have something. So there I would need either freeze or grapple hook to block that. So as you get a lead, you may want to keep those kind of things. We haven't had them yet, but when you get those, you may want to keep them. Or even the boot. If you've got a lead, the boot's really useful. So early on, we don't have to worry about power-ups. But what we do need to do is just be a generally good player. So just try and give ourselves an offensive situation if we can. Okay, we got punched. Again, we look to score this if we can. So how we use this is we need a little bit of friendly momentum. We've got to be careful. Block that. We've got to bump them here because they might have plunger. So they might have punch. They need to challenge that ball. Yeah, see? We're going to have to use it there. So it's a shame they didn't challenge the ball quick enough. And you have to in Rumble because the power-ups make the ball travel too quick. So you just have to get, like right here, you have to get right behind the hitbox. So we've got punch here. We'll use it again there just to block them. Obviously, I would have rather stayed on with that. But one thing you notice in these lower ranks is the speed at which they cycle through the power-ups is really quick. That's a waste. That's a huge waste. Okay, we've got grapple hook. We'll probably keep this to try and keep the lead here. Okay, nice. So there. We're using it to play defensively. And you can see in the chat they're obviously not too impressed with the way we just did that, but that's what you have to do. So we're playing more defensive, but I really want either a teammate. Here you go, that's why. I was going to say they need to challenge that or they need to rotate so I can block goal side. Even though I was, but oh god, plunger. We've got a triple plunger stack here. Okay, we're going to grab this. We're going to switch this player out because they're the next one to challenge, and we're just going to rotate. And again, no one's challenging this ball. It's really important to challenge these balls from goal side. If you don't, like here, I've got to. My teammate keeps cutting me up here when we got air dribbles and stuff like that. But it's fine. Like, you don't have to do that. It's not freeze, like normal freeze. You don't have to do that. You're better off, like, seeing if you've got a team, like, who's got the best power-up, can potentially do it. There we go. There's game one. So, yeah, you don't want to be scooting off your head unless you've got something useful. Because you don't have to force it out of the corner. More than any other rank, the corner is by far the most important place in Rumble. By far, because at any other angle, if they can get behind the ball into a shooting position, it is a goal. All right, there's nothing you can do much about it. Okay, we're going to nab that. We're just going to, again, it's the first minute or so here. Sorry, the first 10 seconds. So we want to try and put some good pressure on. Hopefully someone shoots that. Hopefully someone touches that. Okay. Oh dear, I'm missing all the boost. And that could have been a goal there. So we got pretty fortunate. We've got to wait for this double. And here, hopefully no one touches that on my team, but I got blocked. It could have been a goal. Hopefully this guy gets off the ball. Ran out. It's a shame. One of the things that's going to be hardest there is your teammates. And we've got to watch out because they could have punch, but they didn't get to a shooting angle. This is where you have to really understand the game. You have to understand shooting angles. Teammate now has a shooting angle. See? Because what that means when someone's going, God, I should start getting bumped here. What the hell? You forget how crazy Rumble is, actually. It's been a while since I've played. You can just see here, the player is right behind me, just smashing into me right here. I can't see it. Just constantly smashing me, even though I'm directly in front, and they got 0 boost. So if you've got 0 boost, do not push up as last man in Rumble. You can also play with me. So that player is claiming that no one's letting them in, but they had 0 boost and they're trying to push into the play. It doesn't really make any sense. We're going to go up here. We see them there, so we're just going to try and hit around them. There we go. See, that should be a goal there because we've created off it, and that's what you need in Rumble. You need to be able to get those quick finishes. There, we had more than enough situations and chances to get that goal, but no one took it. Oh, that's good. That's a waste. We're going to just touch that, and we're up. See, perfect. You do stuff like that to make them use their power-ups. Now he had to kick me. Really need someone to take that shot. That's a waste. The reason that's a waste is because he didn't need to use his power up to do that. Hopefully they don't touch this ball. So we got to wait here. We got spikes. Now I'd love in this game if Psyonix decided to add, there we go, sort of like a quick chat rumble, quick chat. So you could just say, by the way, I've got this. You know, you just literally double up, like up. Instead of saying I got it, it just says what you've got, like spikes. That would make the game very easy, I think. But this is a good 2-goal lead here. We've got to be careful. We're going to grab this boost again. I know my teammate's going for it. And I'm a little bit out of sync with them, but I don't know. I'm just... So this player needs to get off the ball here. They just need to get off the ball. Because I could have shot that several times, air dribbled it. A lot of things we could have done. But they're just getting in the way. And there we go. Nice shot. They have plunger, super powerful. We had punch, really powerful as well. But you're going to play, as you can see in the ranks here, Supersonic Legend from Season 5 to possibly gold player. So it's a very interesting rank distribution. We're going to grab this. And there's another goal. Nice. We've got a very big lead here. Good jab kickoff. We're going to do another jab kickoff because what you do is you speed flip this. You jab it like that. That should come back into the middle. Just tap that to the side. There's our teammate. They're on it. And they're moving too quick. Lost view there. The backboard isn't very good on this. Lost view. Okay, nice. They're doing that. Well, there's a couple of things we can do. We've got ice. We might as well, or freeze, you could call it. We'll hold it. We'll hold this freeze and just play defensively. We've got to just be very careful here to react. And that is a real shame. Did not expect them to grab that ball there. So I was going in for the challenge. I thought they were rotating. But this is, again, stuff you have to be very careful of. You don't want to just turn into the play when you've got spikes. You have to clear your man. It's like everything. You have to drag them to clear them, and then you should be okay. I'm going to fake going up there. Teammate's going with 0 boost. So they're going to push that ball into a bad position for us. But luckily, we've got plunger here. So we're going to come here. We're looking at a shooting position. Neither of them can score. And, oh, just lost it. Oh, man. I'm trying to stay close here, and there we go. That might be enough. There it is. Yep. Again, just trying to create. Just trying to set something up. So we're trying to grab it here. We get span out, and then we just have to wait. And then, again, just drag it across. Again, we fake that because they're going to overreact. Going to come in here. Fake this. Fake this. And just try and get around them. And then we got freeze again, which is good for us. So I'll try and play a little bit more defensive this time because they do stuff that you just wouldn't expect. See there, I think they try to jump with spikes, and it's not as effective. We've got to be really hot on the trigger here. Ah, well played. Really good. Stopped cold. So yeah, we try to freeze it, and it's not a good freeze because what happens with this freeze is because they're moving so linearly, they actually land on the ball and unfreeze it. Go for this boost at the back here. Okay, they're both going this time. This plays up. We're going to let this go ahead of us. Then we're going to try and block this shot as much as possible. Nicely played by Dia. Yeah, there we go. That should be a goal. Nice. So you can see here, this is good. We're getting a bit clinical. We're finishing. We're trying to play defensive here because this She-Devil does not sort of rotate and plays with 0 boost. Again, this is the stuff you need to look for. Like how much boost are they using? And if they're constantly playing with 0 boost, you got to be careful. The mistake the opponents are making is they just keep hitting this ball into the middle with 0 boost. Like, look, they're just hitting it into the middle. They just needed to just flip to the side there, and it's safe. So, yeah, hopefully these guys quit here. It's taken a while. I'm going to come here. Okay. Going to go up. Take that 50. It's the first 10 seconds. You can get away with that. Right, we've got a really good power up here from getting in front of the play. There we go. We get to Supersonic, get in front of the play. And now we're safe. Unless they punch it, we're safe. Because a punch is too quick to stop. Or if they use Hulk, you know, the Hulk smash, and they shoot it, then again, we can't really do too much. Try and block that as best as possible. I mean, we've got such a big lead here. You can just do what you want. They should really quit at this point. There's no chance they can win this. I've seen crazy things in Rumble. Believe me, I've seen crazy things. But, you know, you just, there is the power-ups that can, like I say, can give you that. But, yeah, you can see again, the She-Devil is a very difficult player to play with. They're not actually doing anything useful Okay, that's not a good idea. Okay, there we go. Play it to the side. Difficult. Always take a kickoff in the freeze. There's no reason to fake a kickoff in freeze. Ever. Okay, we're trying to lock on. There we go. That's it. We had to lock onto that guy to teleport him, and that means he loses the spikes. Now, this player is probably still going to follow me. Oh, no, they're actually not. So we just hold this possession here. Just keep it in the corner. And then if we don't, we can always use... We've got grapple. We've had some really good power-ups this episode. So here. Yeah, double grapple, and that is game. I mean, it was game a long time ago. And this is funny from She-Devil. And we're just trying to put something into the middle. One more for the road. Yeah, I'm not really sure. She-Devil, who actually got in the way more than anyone else, is calling everyone else out. So it's quite interesting. I imagine they are a goal player. They probably don't understand the game. That's sort of what happens when you play Rumble. You're going to get a big mix of players. They're actually Champ 2. Well, that's good news for us, isn't it? Yeah, maybe... well, Grand Champ might be easier than expected. And SSL... I've solo queued to SSL in Rumble as well. Just so you know, I have solo queued to SSL in Rumble in Season 2, which was very difficult as well. And the first season I did it, I played with Wan, who I think is one of the best Rumble players there is. He was actually number 1 in the world for a long time. He was like really good. He understood it and he taught me all the power-ups. But I have done it. Yeah, nice. I'm not with that person. I have done it in solo queue. Oh, they're actually teammates. Oh, they were having a go at me. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I want to play them. Oh, come on. Okay, we just tried to join a game and it unfortunately didn't load. So we are back in this one. We are with Alpha Quent and Krista. And let's just do what we got to do to survive here. As I missed the boost. But again, here we're looking for quick counters. This will be a good one. If we can get up quick enough. Try and get something towards their net early. Before the 10 seconds is over. And now it is over. We've got plunger. This is great. This is really good for us. Oh, what a freeze. Oh, nearly. But at least we used it to put something on target. Really, when you get to like a high level, you'd want it to always be a goal. But the main thing I look at is creation. Damn. Creation. So we're looking to create something. And we did. We created enough pressure to force these players into net. That's a good flip. I was trying to punch that in. I just got a punch. I can't believe the power-ups I'm getting. Maybe it's the luck of recording. Okay, teammate's going to follow. That's actually really nice to see. We'll grab this back boost. You don't often see that in these ranks. We're going to pop that nice and high. Get the double commit. And then we're going to come in here. And again, try and get this nice and high. Give that a kick out the net. And move out the way. The reason why I actually wanted to move out the way, there they helped me. I wanted to move out the way because I think the ball was going in after I shot this here. After this 50 came in, I think that's actually going in. Maybe not. Good follow from the teammate though. So it's never good lead. We're using our good power-ups early. We're being strategic with them. We shoot out the goalkeeper. And hopefully for this series, you'll see a variety. Hopefully this teammate can clear this to the side. Right, we've got to go. And we should, depending on what power-up they get. Nice. So this is sort of the mistake the last team were making. They're not playing it to the side. It's because they're probably trying to get involved too early. You have to play those balls to the side, no matter what. The quicker you can get it to the side, the better. All right, kick off. Use anything you want. We're going to be using a speed flip through this series, but it doesn't really matter. Just use any kickoff you want. We got the boost. We're going to wait for this touch. We're gonna hang about, and off this hit here, I was going to say we're going to go for it, but they've done a really good job of controlling. We're going to turn them away. Oh, I tried to kick them off that boost. Okay, so they've got a goal. Nice. Never mind. I don't even get to run my thought process. They did have magnet here, so I was just being careful just in case I went for an air dribble, but he just plunged it off the top, and I can't believe this. This is a huge run early on, 4-0. 3 minutes 54 left. I'm going to see what these players... Okay, we're going to follow. Just watch your teammates, see what they do. If one goes for the boost, you follow. If one follows, you go for the boost. You haven't got to think of it like a pro team or anything. You got to think, well, this guy goes for it. You're not going to see that in solo, so just work around your teammates as best as possible. We've got a grapple. So as a teammate, we don't want to use our grapple though. What we want to use this grapple for is getting up and keeping a flip if we can. That is ideally what we want. So like here. Oh, nearly. You see what I mean? So you can shoot those on. That's what you're after. I just suck, but you guys can probably land that. It's a much better way of doing it because often people jump into their grapple. That's probably a goal. Yeah, it is. Yep. And it's actually a huge misconception. You don't want to jump into your grapple. You want to use it to give you it's basically a free flip reset. If you get it right, you can do all sorts of wonderful things with that. Before in the past, I've actually hit it off the ceiling, caught it into an air dribble, and then gone for a musty and missed it. Mr. Musty. But, you know, you can do great things if you're better than me, which you will be, for sure. This ball is in the air. I think they've got that saved. Okay, I could have gone for that, but there's 2 defenders behind, so you would expect, in all honesty, with 2 defenders behind here, you would expect that to be saved. But they're pushing forward. That's twice now Kurtz has pushed forward, and the last time they ended up saving it on the goal line. So we just got to be real careful with this. Should have just hovered. But it was easier for me to leave it for my teammate there because they should have been in an easier position to save it. I'm going to come in quick. We know they're low on boost. I'm going to take this up the wall. And again, just take something towards the net if we can. Didn't get a good flip reset, so just use it for a wave dash. Okay, this guy might have spikes. Have they got spikes? Yeah, they do. Hold on. Teammate, you should definitely have this save. Nice. Okay, so we've got to use this power up when they've got spikes because we have got a lead here. Or if we can, never mind, it's another goal. Nice shot. Or if we can teleport out the last man. Great use of magnets. These players are really doing a great job of utilizing the power-ups here. Really fantastic work of using these power-ups. It's amazing, actually, how much that's increased over the years. People really understand the power-ups now. We'll follow up on this. Why not? Yeah, you should be able to get that. Hopefully they don't hook it to the... Yeah, nice. Well played. Hook it to the outside. Really good to see. I'm just going to wait here. We've got 65 boost. Plenty. It is early. We've got magnet here. So ideally, that's a massive waste as well of plunger. There we go. We're just going to try and air dribble this in. Nearly. That's amazing. We've just forced them to use a plunger and 2 punches, which is massive. Let me tell you a little bit about power-ups, okay? Power-ups basically work fairly. That's stupid of me. I did not want to speed them up, although it might have helped. So yeah, power-ups works fairly. You're generally going to have in a game the same amount of scoreable power-ups, the big 3 as we call it, as your opponent, okay? So in that situation there, they just had a lot. Here we go, baby. Hold on, buddy. Yeah, buddy. That's how you do it. So we have to touch this. We touch it, which gives it a tiny bit of forward momentum. See how it's rolling forward? Then when you hit it, it goes flying. And that wasn't a big one. And then you just have to get behind the ball. And now to shoot that, you can practice that in free play, believe it or not. If you go into free play, I'll show you. Well, obviously, we still haven't got a rank yet, but we'll just see how many games we need. 8 out of 10. Okay, we're champ 2 at the moment. That's pretty good. So if I go into training and we go to, if you go all the way left, actually, you'll get Starbase Arc Rumble. And if you click that, every 10 seconds, oh, you'll get a power up. So you see we get a power up. So every time you come on, you get a power up. And you can use these power ups and test like how much distance you can get. Like for this one, for example, that's what we had, is you can learn how to take it up to here, come up. Best way to do it usually is drive off the ceiling and then sort of flip. Because it does a really difficult dangle. Obviously, it didn't have a good connection. But you can go through and just cycle, practicing the different power-ups. Maybe you fake that. Power slide cuts are good there. Power slide cuts with the ball are really good. And here with this, you know, like I said, you're looking realistically, if you want to go more up and then look for stuff. But you need full map. And then here, it's just about shooting. If you can shoot, when you shoot with that, you can just see it's just unstoppable. So practice these power-ups. See what you can get away with. Figure out some of the moves you can use. So you can come here. You can pop that up. You can boost here. And as it bounces away, you can just scoop it in. Lots of things you can do. I'm trying to show you. Here we go. So you can actually dribble as well with Tornado. So if we just... But what we come here is if you get it on the outside like this, we can hook it into the middle. See that? So it's basically you get the edge and then you can turn it by the edge. You can see that. So you can score. I've scored a lot of goals with that. But yeah, I want to show you something. So if I use punch now, look how weak it'll be. Terrible. Because I had no forward momentum. But yeah, guys, hope you like the idea of this new series. Hopefully get to SSL in Rumble. Hopefully this season as well, maybe SSL in 2s, but at least GC3 I'm pretty confident at. So far I've gotten about 3 games off GC3 this season, and it's still very early days, so it should be quite possible. And yeah, thank you so much for the support. Look after yourselves, and peace out. Peace, peace.